Welcome back, everybody. Miss Abate here. So we are going to be working on Unit 1, Week 5, Part 2 of our vocabulary skill, okay? So from our last lesson, if you remember, we're working on those root words and inflectional endings again, okay? So today's lesson is going to be a little bit shorter because I feel like we've had a lot of work. So today's just going to be practice and building on those skills that we've already been learning for a few weeks now, okay? So you guys, of course, need something to write with and something to write on, okay? So make sure you have those two things, and we'll go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys. So we are going to be doing, like I said, just a little bit of practice today. Now, I want us to just quickly review. Okay, it's not letting me make it any larger. That's all right. So let's just quickly review for our inflectional endings. If we have a root word that has just an S at the end of it, that means either means more than one or happening now. How do we tell between the two? Well, we have to read those context clues. We have to figure out what that word is and what makes most sense in that sentence, okay? We also have, if we have ES at the end of a root word, that means more than one. If we have ED, if we have the word part ED at the end of a root word, that means in the past, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. The first one we're gonna do together, okay? It says, families sometimes work together to start up a business. So families means, oh, I apologize, I thought there was a box here. Let me go ahead and put a box right up there so we can type in it. Families means, so let's think about it. It has the ES, okay? So what does the ES inflectional ending mean? More than, oh my goodness gracious, more than one family, okay? So more than one families work together to start up a business, okay? Number 2, here's one family business that has lasted for 95 years. Okay, so I want you guys to write a number 2 down on your paper. Write a number 2 down, and you're gonna write, what does lasted mean? Does it mean more than one? Does it mean happening now? Or does it mean in the past? Go ahead, write that down. Okay, what did you say it meant? So we know that ED means in the past. So it's been around. So I'm going to say it's been around. Oh my goodness gracious. It's like typing really slow. It's like lagging. So oh, boys and girls, I am so sorry. Like I said, it's lagging right now. So it's like taking me a while to figure out what it wants. So it's been around for a while. In the past. So it's been around for a while. It's been around in the past. I apologize. Apologize for my typing. All right, number 3, go ahead and write number 3 down on your paper. They roasted the coffee beans by hand. What does roasted mean? Look at that inflectional ending and write down what it means. Go ahead, pause the video and do that now. So what does it mean? We see there's an ED. So they roasted, or we can say cooked in the past. Okay, they did that in the past. They had already done it. Okay. Number 4, it sold coffee to restaurants. Okay, so the underlined word is restaurants. So what does restaurants mean? More than one, happening now, or in the past. Pause the video, write that down on your paper. Okay, so it can either be more than one or happening now. So let's listen to the sentence again. It sold coffee to restaurants. So it really doesn't make sense to say restaurants is happening now because restaurants isn't a verb, right? It's a noun. So we know if there's an S at the end of it, it means more than one restaurant. So they sold the coffee to more than one restaurant. Are you not going to type? There we go. Like I said, so slow. And last one, the company expanded into new places. Okay, so look at the ending of the root word. Write down, does it mean happening now, more than one, or in the past? Pause the video, do that now. All right, so what did we say that meant? So we know that means in the past, it has already happened. So expanded means to get larger, okay? To get, or to become, I'm gonna say to become larger in the past. So it doesn't mean that they are expanding now, it means they already did, okay? So I think about a company like McDonald's, okay? They already grew, or that business already grew and expanded before we see what there is now. We see there's McDonald's or Burger King all around us, whereas before maybe there was only like a handful of them. So they grew, that company grew to be larger in the past, okay? All right, so I told you this was going to be a short little lesson. So I hope you guys learned a lot from today's lesson on inflectional endings, and I hope you got a little bit more practice with it. And I'll see you guys next time.